All right. So, yeah, game 2 of the series. Yarbrough versus Kirby. So, yep, alternates. Sounds good. Quick counts on Kirby. All right. My team is tired. Bart. Staying. Kelnick. Brinson. You are terrible at hitting though. So are most of you. Alright. We'll lead them off. Marte. Riley. What's in there? Bart. Henniger. Let's throw you in right field. Nope. Never mind. I know. Get a day off tomorrow.
From the home of the Mariners since 1999, we're coming to you from T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. Tonight it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners
and
baseball
now,
starts right now.
2021 Seattle Mariners.
George Kirby gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Hit out towards second. Marte fields it cleanly, and there's one down now.
The center fielder, Kevin Kirby.
So one out and nobody aboard, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third.
Here's Randy Arozarena. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if you hate D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, and we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Ryan Yarbrough gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Rosarena is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting second.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
There we go.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Batting third, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Into the box now, Austin Riley.
Oh, no.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. Marte, base runner at first with 1 out. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Lau onto the grass. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Daniel Vogelback's next. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. See ya later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season. And the Mariners move out in front 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. A little early, and now it's even at 2 and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Scooped up, throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the 2nd. It's now 2-0 Seattle. Now to bat, Jesus Aguilar. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Austin Meadows waits on deck. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the 2nd right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows. Lifted down the line in left. Lewis will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 6, the designated hitter, G-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Marte for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the corner outfielder Mitch Haniger.
I'm interested to see how focused.
Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field. And that's off the left field wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Batting seven.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Into the box, Joey Bart. Lined hard to center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Evan.
Now into the box, Evan White, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit in the air to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left.
Welcome back to Seattle, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mariners this season. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance to second at left at bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
In now, Willie Adames. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Now at the plate is Francisco Mejia. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Haniger is there, 2 down. And now in the box, Joey Wendell grounded out in his last at-bat. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Marte has got it, and the side is retired. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's the Mariners 2, the Rays 1. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Lifted the other way to left center. Arozarena arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, center
So
fielder,
next to bat will be Lewis Brinson. He flew out in his last AB. This is line to left. Arozarena is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
the second baseman, Patel.
Next up, Ketel Marte singled in his last at-bat. A little bit outside, 2-1. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
Now batting,
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Next, it'll be Austin Riley. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's a high pop-up. Aguilar is there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Mariners leave one. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Popped him up. Riley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to dig in, Randy Arozarena. He bounced out last time up. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Rays go in order 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Ready to take his hacks again. Daniel Vogelbach lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat. 3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fouled off. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So the next at bat will be Kyle Lewis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Lewis.
Left side. Adames scoops it up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
All even now, 2-2. Now Haniger with a drive. That one's hit well to deep left field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. The relay throw in the dirt, and he can't quite dig it out.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Yeah, you're just getting too off the wall. Bart.
Standing in now, Joey Bart. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lau onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman,
And
number
now
12,
Evan White.
Evan White.
He's set the 3-1. Line drive base hit to right. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Stepping in now, J.P. Crawford. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. The Mariners threaten but leave them loaded. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Lined into left field, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. In time as he just gets the tag down. Hit in the air out to center field. Brinson's in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rays held in check here. They still trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Lewis Brinson. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, third base.
So next to hit is Austin Riley. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Line toward the gap in left center. Kiermaier gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. And stepping in, Willy Adames. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit on the ground is short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The catcher, number
Digging in next, Francisco Mejia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Marte ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall, this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. To the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 2-1.
Boy, Kirby.
Hunter
attention,
Strickland
please.
enters to do the pitching
Now
in the
moving
bottom
for
of the
Tampa
sixth.
Bay, number 60, Hunter Strickland.
Bottom of the sixth inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. Lifted down the line in left, and foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
The left
And
fielder,
with
number
that, we'll
1,
give you a quick look at our
Kyle
current standings in the AL East.
Lewis.
And now here is Kyle Lewis. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Into the box,
Up
Mitch
next for
Haniger.
Seattle,
Last time
the
through
right
was a
fielder,
base hit.
Mitch Haniger.
Drilled right back up the middle. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming
next
into
for
this game,
Seattle,
but that being
the
his
catcher,
3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Haniger, the runner at first with 2 gone. Into the box, Joey Bart. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Mejia is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. The M's lead. Striding in is Randy Arozarena. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll miss the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Here now the 2-2.
Oh,
Jesus Aguilar will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
Now batting. The
1
first
out
baseman,
now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And up next will be the power hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman.
This right-handed pitcher, his bread and butter is that 2-seamer, and he loves to throw it inside.
Got him lunging that time as he pushes one on the ground to second. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in once again is Austin Meadows. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Ground ball right into the shift. Marte has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. Our score remains 2-1. Colin
attention,
McHugh
please.
will come on in
Now
relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Colin.
Last half of the 7th here, and up next is Evan White. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard toward the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Mariners have something going right away. It's a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
In now, J.P. Crawford. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Now batting, center fielder, Lewis.
Runner at second, one away. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Skied into very shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? Digging in now for the Mariners, Ketel Marte, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. We're in the 7th inning now. A pitcher's duel, 2-1 our score. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Third baseman.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know you have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Mejia. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-1 Mariners. Josh Taylor has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 38, Josh Taylor.
So now into the box is Ji-Man Choi. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Wow.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
At the plate, Brandon Lau. Now the payoff pitch home. Lifted in the air to center field. On the run is Brinson, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The batter.
So now here is Willie Adames. He has no prior history against this pitcher. High in the air into shallow left center. Lewis is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Chaz Rowe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 50.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the DH, Daniel Vogelback. The 1-2 misses inside off the plate.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yikes.
The left fielder,
So now to the
number
plate, Kyle Lewis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's
Now
back-to-back
batting,
Ks,
right
and
fielder.
he's making it look
Mitch
pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Mitch Haniger. Hard hit ball to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners are down in order, and it's still 3-1. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
51. Ken Giles.
Now at the plate, here is Francisco Mejia. Flew out last time up. 1-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's really had it going into the month of June, currently leading the AL in that department. The 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Swung on but fouled off to the left. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball. Makes the catch, and the Mariners are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Seattle Mariners jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. George Kirby earns win number 7 on the season. Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his league best 25th of the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score today. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.
Arcade's getting hot again.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes.
Back to back.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And the pitching is still dominant, which has never been an issue. I hitting has been. Cool. Oh, nice. Cool. All right. Not bad. Finally back in the win column. Dropping 3 of 4. Cool. So, got one more with Tampa. Not sure what the next one I'll stream is. Maybe the one's in Toronto. Otherwise, we're coming up to the All-Star break, so. So far, we got Paddock. He's been dominant. Kirby. Kikuchi. Alright, some other ones in there. Obviously, Giles. We're struggling at the catcher position, though. Same with first base. But Marte's dominating. Riley started off super hot. Now he's been kind of cold. I need to get him a day off. Probably. And my shortstop position. JP's been terrible, so he's hitting. Kelnick's been alright. But Hanny. Hanniger's moving up. Yeah, look at the pitching. My starting staff is amazing. Long release terrible, but then my bullpen is just dominant too. Especially the setup and closer. But then you look at the hitting and it's just terrible. Outside of Marte. Otherwise, everybody's like 250, 200. My bench is terrible. So, we'll have some changes to make on offense. But, actually, who do we have that's close to calling up? I'll try Torrens. It's not a bad idea. Jackson's doing terrible. Toro is not doing great. Jeez. Is Davison in there? Still pretty young. No Elvie. Nope. Kelnick, and how's Julio? Okay. He's getting hot. That's good. Well, play it as it is, I guess. Anyways, that's all for this one. Glad we got back in the win column. So, do a quick pack opening. I don't know what that one was. is a pitcher, so. So we'll do velocity. Oh, I get two. It's a contact. Just in case we're playing the NL. Alright. Two of those. Cool. Alright. That's all. Alright. Have a good one. Next time. Yeah, maybe we'll play some Road to the Show at some point again. Haven't played that in a while. But that's all for this one. So, have a good one.